if it was too much work, to do, and if it was too much to try to cram in, it got pushed. It got pushed to the side. It's not in this shit. It's just not. And I'm going to tell you some examples. One,
who wants to walk with Elias? Now, I have been all across the world. I've been to Paris, I've been to Italy, all across Europe, South America, South Africa, you name it. Elias has been there, and it has brought me here tonight. And it seems everywhere I go, no matter what I do, a universal truth follows me. And I am certain that everyone here knows it. It is that WWE stands for... I said WWE stands for...
All right, y'all. I hope y'all are doing well, first of all. Second of all, I feel that most of us by now have had a chance to get our grubby little paws on WWE 2K22. Look, I don't even know where to start with this. Because some of the things that sound bad are kind of good, and some of the things that sound good might not be as good as they sound. I don't know. I'll start with this. This game has been totally revamped as far as core mechanics go, and presentation goes. Listen, I have no problem admitting when I'm wrong. I don't. And there's a few things I was wrong about. But there's a few things I was right about. I'll start with the things I was wrong about. Look, man, I was I was pretty heated when they marketed the camera angles, bro. When that was on the forefront of their advertisement campaign, if you would, I wasn't too happy about it, bro. I was yeah. Anyway, look, I was wrong. All right, I was wrong, bro. Look, I noticed it when or just playing the last few installments. I noticed that not that the entrances were bad. I guess in my opinion, there was like a staleness that was coming upon them. And at the time, I didn't really know why that was. But playing 2K22, okay, I see y'all. I see where y'all coming with it, bro. Hey, man, them camera angles, and they managed to not only change the camera angles and make those much better, and it changes the feel of those entrances. But they gave the superstars some character, man. They gave them some character. They gave them some personality when they come out, so they don't feel as empty, I guess, if that makes sense, as they're making their entrances. So I will commend 2K for that one. That was good. We'll go ahead and throw a W in that column. But and I'll say that I don't hate the mechanics as bad as I thought I would. I guess initially, or the way I interpreted it when they were being described or explained, I guess they just felt imposing. I guess it just felt like it was gonna be an imposing mechanic, and I didn't think I'd dig it, man. I did not think I would dig it. But I'll tell you like this, it's pretty damn fun. I ain't gonna lie to you. The gameplay, it's a little faster, but it doesn't lose the simulation feel. And that's, I appreciate that. Because as fun as like making it a little more arcadey, so here's the thing. For some reason, when they made it more of a simulation type of wrestling game, it tended to make the gameplay feel a little boring, okay? And I understand that. As much as I appreciate it, I understand that. So adding the arcade element to it, adding a little more arcade arcadey feel or system to that simulation type of mechanic. I don't know. I don't want to say they found, I don't want to call anything perfect, but they found a pretty solid fucking medium. I will tell you that. Like I said, it's a little more fast paced. It's a lot more fun. But it doesn't completely lose the simulation aspects. And again, I appreciate that. And I'm sure some of y'all will appreciate that. So with that being said, that's a lot of the good. You know, the core mechanics have been revamped, and the playing the game is funner. Arenas look better. Just something about the presentation of just the audience, the arenas, the entrances, the camera. Something about it, bruh. It feels fucking nice. And I like it. I dig it. So it looks good. It feels good. It plays good. I can't complain about that. Now we got to skew over to some of the other shit. I just talked about the stuff I was wrong about. Now I'm going to get into some of the stuff that I felt I was right about. And listen, this is what I mean when I say the game has 2K gone backwards. Because, and my answer is yes, they did. They did go backwards. They didn't do anything innovating as far as like adding crazy new features, you know, in-depth game modes and all this shit. No, then I'm gonna get to that, but it's newsflash, it's not there. Is what they did do though is they pulled it back, and this is what I'm saying when I say some of the stuff might sound bad, but it's actually a good thing if depending on how you look at it. I don't know how you're going to look at this one, but I feel it's a good thing no matter how you look at it, because pulling it back and revamping the core mechanics and the feel and the presentation and all that shit, it sounds small, trust me. Until I felt it, until I experienced it, it seemed like a load of BS to me too. But, okay, I won't say that didn't need to be done. Because the staleness of actually playing the game and the presentation of it feels refreshed. So I appreciate that, and I think that's a good thing. So by going backwards, I think it's going to make a more positive push for forward progress. I don't know. I'm trying to make this sound all fancy dancy. Basically, this is a step in the right direction. Okay, but I'm gonna tell you like this: if you wanted some crazy, like, you know, some crazy my rise, my career mode, listen. Again, the theme of this game. There's a couple themes of this game. One being that things were revamped. So this game feels free like the fun ones back in the day, but it's not so fleshed out, and it's not there yet. But the way they're going about it now, again, it very well, if they play their cards right, will be a step in the right direction. That much I do feel. The second theme of this game, if it was too much work to do, and if it was too much to try to cram in, it got pushed. It got pushed to the side. It's not in this shit. It's just not. And I'm going to tell you some examples. One, creation mode. Listen, creation mode in WWE games, in comparison to other games, dude, it's top notch, bro. WWE games have always had some of, if not the best, most in-depth creation modes of all time. But in comparison to each other, it's gotten old. It's stale. I need something new. I need some new tattoos. I need some new this, new that. I mean, there might be some new hairstyles and some new beard styles, and maybe, I don't know. I didn't notice them, but if they're in there, you can feel free to let me know. But you know, there's just there's a lot of the shit that feels a lot of the same, and it just seems like it wasn't. And again, some people are like, no, they got this tattoo, and yeah, but it's still not like, they don't like even the generic designs. Can we have some different generic designs? Can we get some new ones? Those are the same for sure. And for me, man, I know you can like layer new tattoos onto each other and you can make your own kind of thing, but still we're working with the same fucking pieces. Anyway, you can tell it really wasn't a thought and they just kind of threw the same shit in there. GM mode. This is something I feel I was right about. It's not fleshed out. And I do feel it was a marketing ploy. I feel there was enough of an audience that just really wanted that feature in there, that game mode. And they knew that, and so they just threw it in there. And yeah, that's pretty much the extent of it. I mean, I don't feel it's fleshed out. I feel there's a lot more depth that could have been done with it. And yeah, I just feel it could have been done so much better. But they wanted to appease the people that really wanted that game mode in there. And listen, I don't knock GM mode. I would love to play GM mode, but that GM mode is bare fucking bones. I don't care how you try to serve it to me. The match types, it's bare bones, bro. It's, you're not getting special, not that I could find special guest referees, no casket matches, no inferno matches. And some of y'all are like, were you expecting that? No, I wasn't expecting it. I'm just letting the people know who may have wanted that or was kind of secretly hoping that was that might be an option. It's not. So basically, if you're dying to play a wrestling game and you're like, yo, from what you said about the new presentation and the core mechanics being fun and the game being fun to play, if that sounds like enough for you, then I'd say go ahead and pick this game up, man. But if you feel that you're like, nah, man, that ain't enough, I want more. They skipped the whole fucking year, man. I want more than that. That's not good enough for me. I'm not going to accept that. Then that's your prerogative. And I don't think any less of you. And I say stand your ground then. Stand your ground, baby. Me, on the other hand, I'm going to take it. I'm going to accept it because I think this is going to be good for the future of the franchise. Now, if the next installment is not an improvement upon this, and for some reason it just stays the same, stagnant, or just somehow goes backwards, I may be done with WWE games. I'm just gonna be real with you. At least as long as 2K has it in their hands, I might be done with it. Anyway, y'all, that's my opinion about the game. I think it's taken a step back for the good of the franchise, for the good of the future of the franchise, and I think it's fun again. And I think the presentation and the way it's served to you is real nice. But everything else is bare bones, and because it was too much of a headache to cram in there, they got rid of it. Oh, and the advanced creation mode. As much as I love it, that's my shit. It's not in here. And I think some YouTubers already touched on this, but I guess it seemed like it would have been too conflicting with these new camera angles. See, I think they had just barely got those figured out, and they were like, yo, we ain't about to break this fucking game by trying to do that. So they didn't put that in there. So hopefully things like this, more match types, a more fleshed out GM, My Rise, even universe mode, 2K showcase mode, respect Rey Mysterio, but it is what it is. It's showcase mode. Yeah, man. I'm not gonna tell you to go buy it or not. I just told you my experience with the game, and that's my time, man. And until next time, peace.